Good evening, everyone. What a pleasure it is to be with you again on our last success day of the year. We're doing it here from Travato Manor House, our headquarters in Southern Africa, and we've been very fortunate to have some of our Eastern Cape managers and Western Cape managers that will be participating in our success day this evening. But before Eve introduces our MC, I'd just like to tell you that from the 18th now, we've only got a few weeks left, 2 weeks left for this year. So I'd really encourage you to really work hard to qualify for your chairman's bonus. If you're going for chairman's bonus, qualify for our global rally. So end the year strong. That's the message I want to give to you. I want you to end the year strong. Don't go on holiday and not worry about your case credits in your team. Encourage your team to do the best they can, and hopefully that we'll see all of you at our global rally. So everything of the best, guys, and do your best. Thanks very much.
Today it is my pleasure to introduce our MC, Zandile Matebela. Zandile joined Forever in 2017 and is presently a senior manager in the business. She's also a medical doctor and in this field has 14 years of local government leadership experience. She is married and has a 13-year-old son. When Zandile joined Forever, she was very excited to be a stay-at-home mom. Her son was only 8 years old when she joined our business, and immediately she was able to start attending his school events and to have more quality time with her family. Things that Zandile loves about Forever. She loves our products. She loves the incentives that our company offers to its Forever business owners, especially the international travel. Zandile is also an awesome recruiter in the business. Every month, without fail, she recruits new people into her team. What Zandile also loves is that Forever gives her the opportunity to engage with people from all walks of life, building meaningful relationships, working closely with her team and customers, and very importantly, changing people's lives through our incredible marketing plan, which also improves their personal finances drastically. Zandile also has an infectious personality, as you'll see during our program today. Over to you, Zandile.
Good evening, everyone. Goeienaand, Lotshani, Sanbonani, Molweni, Dumelang, Thobela, Absheni, Dimadegwane. It's a great honor to be your MC for such an amazing event. Thank you for a lovely introduction, Eve. I am delighted to announce that we have a very special program planned for you to close off 2021. We are going to celebrate the achievements and the success of our FBOs. And for those who don't know what FBO stands for, it's our Forever business owners who have worked hard in building their businesses during the months of September, October, and November 2021. This Success Day lineup of speakers is once again excellent. We even have guest speakers all the way from the Eastern Cape that will enlighten us with their knowledge of the business. Steve Jobs said, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." When you ask a successful network marketer what their goal is, they can tell you in great detail what it is that they are working to achieve. Our FBOs who are being recognized tonight are fearless and operate on a high level. These leaders inspire others and motivate them to set higher goals for themselves to achieve more every single day. I am sure after tonight you would have tapped into some of the valuable information to help your business to grow. Oh wow! And talking about valuable information, our first guest speaker for tonight is Executive Vice President Aidan O'Hare, all the way from our headquarters in Arizona, Scottsdale in the USA. He'll be sharing the 5 things that you need to focus on to be a successful business owner in forever.
Hi everybody, it is great to be with you. First of all, let me start by saying I'm really sorry we can't be with you in person, because you know how much we love to be in South Africa and how much we love your events, the energy, the vitality, all of the wonderful opportunities we have to be close to you guys, and we miss that so very much. And because of this COVID stuff going on right now, we're kind of stuck here, but we're grateful for this kind of technology that enables us to be with you, albeit a little bit too removed. I hope you're all doing great. My name's Aidan O'Hare, and like I said, I'm coming to you live from Scottsdale, Arizona. Well, kind of live, right? And we're excited to spend just a few moments with you and share a few thoughts, a few observations that we've made throughout our time here at Forever. Can you believe I've been working here for almost 25 years? That completely blows my mind. It's gone so fast, a quarter of a century that I've been involved in Forever. So why do I tell you that? It's because in that 25 years, I've learned some things as we've traveled around the world and met with great people just like yourselves. First of all, thank you to each one of you for being in this room today, joining this online success day. Thank you for taking of your investing your precious time to be with us. It's great. We're grateful for you, and we hope that you pick up something today that will help your business move forward and help you to be more successful. First of all, let me say a thank you to Rick and Eve and all of the hard work they do down in South Africa. We appreciate them, and we appreciate all of their staff throughout South Africa and the neighboring countries, and for all of the support that you offer. We appreciate you guys and love you very much. Also, I want to say a huge shout out to our GLT members, our global leadership team. We're grateful for them and all of their efforts, because I can promise you that when we meet with Nobile, with Susan, with Becky and Duna, they tell us about what you're going through. They are great advocates for you, and they really do explain to us what you need in South Africa. Now, I wish that we could give you all that you want exactly when you want it, but that's not possible. But really grateful to work with those great people, those great leaders, those experienced leaders, on helping to provide you with what you need to be successful in Forever, and also their influence in other parts of Africa and the rest of the world. So thank you for you guys. And let me also throw in a quick invite to each one of you to let you know that the GLT is open to everybody. Now, of course, if you're brand new in the business and you look at 7,500 cases in 1 year, that seems like a pretty daunting goal. But everybody started where you are. And those that were focused and stayed focused, that did the basics, and we're going to talk about the basics in just a minute, are able to reach 7,500 case credits. There's not many that do, but why couldn't it be you? Why couldn't it be you that sits down, makes a plan, works the plan consistently and effectively over and over again? Who knows what might happen? What if you failed, so to speak, and reached 6,500 case credits? It'd still be a pretty good mark, right? So I invite you to consider having GLT, Global Leadership Team, on your list of goals moving forward, because goals are vitally important for success, not only in Forever, but in life, because a goal gives us a focus to work on those things we need to change in order to be more successful. Because every one of us, whether it's me, whether it's one of those GLT members, or each one in this room, requires change, consistent change over a period of time in order to be successful. So remember, we mentioned those basic things, and you've all heard this before. And this isn't rocket science. It isn't a magic bullet. It isn't a get-rich-quick idea. In fact, there is no such thing as a get-rich-quick idea from us here at Forever, because you recognize it takes a lot of hard work to be successful in our business. But like I said, as we've traveled around, I've made some observations, wrote some notes down, talked to a lot of people, and I've come up with 5 things that you need to focus on in order to be successful in Forever. Now, this I can promise you, they're not a surprise. That you're going to say, oh, really? That's it? Well, yeah, it's a little bit like that sometimes. Success comes from doing the basics well, over and over and over again. Not just in Forever, but in any walk of life. So let's start with the first one. Number one, simple as it may sound, you got to use the product. I know that sounds crazy, and someone in the room is going, oh, really? Of course. I get that, but you'll be surprised at how many people that get involved in our business and want to be successful, but don't use the product. I have no idea why, but it does happen. I've seen it. So what's so important about using the product? In order to understand and be consistent and to be believable as you share the product, you've got to use it. Now here's something that's okay too, is that you may try a product and not like it. That's completely fine. That's not going to be a product that you're going to be very successful at marketing and selling. But I do invite you to continue to be creative and use new products every month. Just try them and see what you think. Eventually you're going to get a sort of stable of products that you really enjoy, and then you can share in a way which is believable and is congruent with who you are. Because if someone looks at you and thinks, they're not really quite believable, I think is a good word. They're not going to be so excited about using the product. So the first thing is use the product. The second thing is to share the product. You've got to want to share the product with those around you, because that's when we start to make the first basic steps into business. We're using the product, we learn about the product, we learn to love the product, we learn to enjoy the product, learn to understand what works and doesn't work for us, and then that knowledge is shared in a normal and natural way to other people. So now we're starting to be in business, right? First step, use the product. Second step, share the product. Share the product, and I would suggest that you aim to have about 20 customers. Now, some of you in the room are going to say, hold on a minute, I got way more than that. Well, congratulations. And some of you are going to say, yeah, I'm struggling to get that. But in your mind, constantly trying to build about 20 active customers. How you do that is through good customer service, good follow-up, and good, brave, professional invites for people to use the product. It's no good being wishy-washy about it. You got to make some good invites, because we're now in business and it's not just a hobby. Now remember, these are the products that we're using ourselves. We learn to love them and we start to share them. And as we start to share them, we've got to think about how to invite other people to do what we're doing. And that's the third step, and that is we begin to sponsor or register people. So we're using the product, we're sharing the product. As we share the product, we then invite people to use the product and share the product. You see how that cycle works? And we continue to do that over and over again, and that's how our business starts to build. Because it's important that we invite others in a normal and natural way to enjoy the benefits of the business like we're enjoying. We're using the product, sharing the product, using the product, sharing the product, invite others, use the product, sharing the product. Do you get what I mean? We're starting to build a business now, right? Once we get to use the product, share the product, introducing people, our volume starts to increase and we move into another area of the business, which is the marketing plan. That marketing plan has a key, a giant key that opens the front door to us to take advantage of the generosity of that marketing plan. And that key is called 4 case credits, 4 CCs. Now, I don't have time today to go into the basics of 4 CCs, but I do invite you to speak to your upline, your crossline, your downline, the guys at the office, the guys around you. Ask them, can you tell me a little more about what 4 CCs is, why 4 CCs is so important? But in your mind, it's the key that opens the door from you becoming a consumer to becoming a distributor or a business leader or a business entrepreneur in forever. So let me just recap real quick. We're using the product, we're learning to enjoy them, getting to know them. We begin to share them through a normal and natural way, just our energy for life kind of thing. And then as we do that, we start to sponsor people because we're inviting people to do what we're doing. As we start to sponsor people, our volume increases. We're looking at 4 CCs as a way to open up that marketing plan, which is so generous and available to us. Now, once we've been through all of these steps, we then now start to look at incentives, because that's the 5th step. The 5th step is to qualify for every incentive that Forever has to offer. Now, of course, in the beginning, that's going to be hard. And in the beginning, it's just going to be goals and aspirations, but those goals and aspirations will point your business in the right direction. For example, Eagle Manager. Eagle Manager is a perfect incentive for you to focusing your business on right at the very beginning, because that asks you to do all of the right things. Incentives are built by people that are smarter than you and me to enable us to maximize what the marketing plan has to offer. So whenever you see an incentive, look at it and go for it, because as you do that, your business will build in a structured way which will make you more successful. Now, I'm going to do one quick recap, and that is use the product, share the product, sponsor people, 4 CCs, and go for every incentive. Those are the 5 basic principles that will make you successful and forever. And remember I promised at the beginning, none of it will be a surprise. None of it would be a magic bullet, because it just isn't like that. Now here is, if there was a magic sauce, it would be this, and that is that maybe we'll call it the 6th thing, the bonus one. This is the bonus one, and that is consistency. Because I have seen many people do these 5 things for a period of time that they feel is appropriate, that they feel, I tried my best, I did what I could, I gave it my best shot. You've all heard these excuses. What I would invite you to consider is the option to quit isn't really yours. Is because if you don't quit and you continue to do these things, you will, on a consistent basis, the bonus one, you will be successful. How do I know that? Because I've seen it all over the world. I've seen it in every country I've ever been in, is the people that are consistent and disciplined and treat this as a business and not a hobby, they will be successful. Now, the level of success is completely up to you. But there is a certain amount of expectation it will be successful if you stick to these 5 basic principles over and over and over and over again. I wish you the very best of luck. Now, as I share this with you, I recognize it's so easy for me to sit here and say these things and recognize that it's difficult for you in this sort of COVID adjusted environment. I understand that, and I understand it's sometimes hard to be authentic when we're on a screen. But be creative, be innovative, and just be consistent, because these digital means are available to us. It's a gift. I know it's not exactly how you want to do it, but it is vitally important that you learn how to use it and use it effectively. And your uplines will know how to best train you in that. But use the digital sources available to you, use social media, use your telephone, use in person when it's appropriate and safe. If you use these multiple methods to share and to demonstrate by example those 5 principles, you will be successful. It's not easy, I recognize that, and you've seen a lot of competition in South Africa. You've heard a lot of people saying silly things. You've read it all on the internet. You've seen it in your social media. You've seen a certain amount of unfairness in what goes on in the competitive world out there. So what would my advice be in that? Now, some of you may know I used to be in the Navy, and I loved that career and I loved that job, and it was a lot of fun, but it took me away from the things that I loved, and I had to change the direction of my life. But I learned a lot in that naval setting. One of the things I learned is the importance of leadership, the importance of staying in command even in the midst of a storm. I remember one time we were on a ship, and we were heading, it was only actually off the coast of France in the Bay of Biscay, which is a very, very rough part of the ocean. And we were coming through there, and it was late at night, and I was the officer of the watch, and it was getting pretty rough. And the skipper came up, and he was a very kind of a quiet man, a little bit stoic, and I watched him, and the ship is just crashing on these waves, you know, and it was pretty hairy. It was dark, and you couldn't see, you know, much out in front of you. And he jumped up in his chair, because the skipper has they call it the captain's chair. And he had a sort of a 6-piece harness, and he pulled the harness down, and he pulled it up, and he click, 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 and he tightened it down, and he sat there as a gentle reminder of the importance of staying focused in the roughest part of the storm. And I looked at him, and I thought, I gained strength from that, and I was thinking, man, if there's nothing wrong with him. He looks like this is just a normal day, and his confidence affected me and affected the rest of us up there, and sure enough, we made it through the storm. And as I reflect back on that, and I look back now, he was probably only 35 years old. To me at the time, he seemed like, you know, he was a giant, and he was well experienced and all that. And as I, at 52, look back, I recognize that he was scared too, that he was worried too, that he was concerned. He was relying on his training and his trust and all those things, but still inside him, he was worried. That is the essence of great leadership. It is to feel that fear and to be affected by it, but still not let it affect your performance. That's what great leadership is about. So when the storm does blow on your business, and it always will in some form or another, whether it be the product's not in the right place at the right time, maybe it's a person that let you down, maybe it's a competition hit, and maybe it's someone saying something that isn't true on social media, whatever that storm is for you, I want you to visualize in your mind that captain strapping his harness in, and just plowing forward and taking the ship's company to a safe place, because you too can do that as a leader of Forever. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your energy. Thank you so much for your commitment, for your sacrifice and all of the hard work you've done. And we love you guys. We appreciate you very much. If there's anything that we can do to help, let us know. But ultimately, stay consistent and stay focused on those 5 things, and we'll see you on stage. Love you all.
Indeed, Aiden, we need to just power forward and stay committed, consistent and focused. As our beloved Rex Mon said, Fa Amalosi, we indeed keep pushing. Tonight is all about celebrating success and amazing achievement of our Forever business owners. It is wonderful how our leaders find solutions to overcome any obstacles on their path to success. They simply find a way to work harder and overcome them as a result. One such a leader is Gcina Madlingozi. Our first speaker for this evening is Gcina Madlingozi, a senior manager in the business, who introduced me to the business. Gcina joined the exciting Forever business opportunity in December 2016 and was working full-time. Gcina joined the business because she wanted to live life on her own terms and didn't want to be stuck at the office. Gcina believed in Forever's high-quality health products, and the Forever business opportunity felt like a dream come true. She now has the freedom to be able to fetch her son from school every day and has bought herself a brand new car. She qualified for our Chairman's Bonus incentive since 2017 and traveled to Dallas, Phoenix, New York, and Stockholm. Welcome, Gcina.
Thank you so much, Sandy. It's a pleasure to be here in this exciting event.
The topic we are going to discuss this evening is how to flourish in a changing world. A lot has changed in the last several months, and I think for many, we are learning life lessons and resetting our priorities. I've noticed that there is one thing technology can't replace, and it's personal communication. So Gcina, share with us, how do you tie in your face-to-face marketing with the online strategy to build your business?
Oh yes, our business is all about long-term relationships, Sandy. We want to sell to our customers and their families, and we want our customers to become our business partners. And that's why we first ask them to use the product.
Oh yes, indeed, because that is how you would sell a product from the experience that you have.
We're living in the 21st century, Sandy, so it is very important for us to brand ourselves on the social media, because we get 99% of our leads there. Whether it's WhatsApp, your Facebook, we just have to be present, and people must just see us there all the time. So personal branding is very important, because people buy us before they actually buy our products or even join our business.
And that's very true, G, because as we have seen with what has happened with the COVID-19 lockdown, we're able to now reach out to people through the social media other than just face-to-face. So we really have to now up our game when it comes to social media engagement with our potential customers and business partners.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Sandy.
I love it.
Thank you. But face-to-face remains the best option. You get to see the whole picture, how the people feel, how the person, what's the intention, and you get to know them better when you're seeing face-to-face, and you get to listen to them. What are their needs? What do they want? And then it's even better for you to give the customer the needs when you listen more to them and talking to them directly face-to-face.
And what I love about that, G, is that if a person feels uncomfortable if they have not met you, face-to-face becomes then an easier connection and engagement, where a person feels at ease and relaxed that now they are able to see you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you get to know them much better when you see them and get their vibe.
And they are even easy, it's easy for them to ask questions that they might have or any point of clarity at that time.
That's why you must listen to them more rather than do the talking when you meet your customers or your prospects.
And that is a very crucial point because it's all about the individual that you are sharing the products and the business to.
Absolutely. Also remember, Zandi, it's not only about the person you are meeting, it's about showcasing your personality as well. That you care about the person and you have time to meet with them in our busy life. It is very important to have that one-on-one with the people just to show that you have time and care about them.
That is so amazing. And in actual fact, that I think is the cornerstone where now the person you are sharing the products and the business opportunity to then can gain confidence in you.
Yes.
I love it.
To our forever business owners out there, remember, face-to-face give more credibility.
Wow, thank you very much, G. That was quite awesome. Now, as I know, I experience that on a daily basis, you've got this lovely saying that it is better to teach a person how to fish than to give them a fish. Can you please explain what do you mean by that?
Teach a man how to fish and feed them for a lifetime. In Forever, you're in the business for yourself, but not by yourself. So it is very important that we teach you and then you grab the business by yourself and do what needs to be done, because we can't do it for you really, Santi. All we can do is to teach you every day through the WhatsApp groups that we have, through the Facebook and other resources and tools that Forever offers us. We support and encourage you to be independent.
Oh, that's excellent. Because basically at Forever, we talk about personal development being a very crucial skill that one must have for you to succeed in the business.
So it is beneficial for you to actually use what we have at Forever to be fishing.
So, tonight, as you say, it's not a secret to be successful in our business. So, can you share with us what is it that we have to do as Forever business owners to succeed?
There's no secret at all, Zandi. We want everyone to win. So what we do for us to win in our business, we use the product, we share the product, we actually build a team, we coach our teams, and we do our 4 CCs. And that's the road we are giving you to win in this business.
And what I love about that it's a global aspect of building our business. It's not only here in Southern Africa. Yes. Every Forever business owner in the world follows those.
The same formula for everyone, Sandy.
Now, G, as we are edging closer to finishing this lovely conversation we are having, can you just share with the Forever business owners out there and obviously the audience at large, what are your strengths? Just share with us one aspect that you really feel you are strong at that has made you to be successful in your business.
Thank you for the question, Zandi. One of the things that I think I do very well is the people. I love people, I love talking to people, communicating to people, and helping others. It gives me peace when I help someone join the business and they're very excited and they get to buy new things, they improve their lives through the business. That really excites me. You must love the people, you must get a way of really getting to the people, getting in touch with the people, and be willing to help. Very important to be willing to help, because you can never get results if you're not willing to help in any business.
Oh, thank you very much. Don't go away, because we've got coming Tamara Nyati and Uzikanya Madia, who will be elaborating more on why is it important to be 4Cs active in your business. It's so true what Trina said. Through daily communication, we are literally showing our teams what we are doing in our business every day. So now, it's time for what you've all been waiting for, our first recognitions for the evening. I am sure every assistant supervisor cannot wait to hear how to become a supervisor. To get to a supervisor, you need 25 personal and non-manager case credits together with your team over a period of 2 consecutive months. To ensure that you collect as many case credits as you can within the specific period of time, you must master the power of 4Cs. Our new supervisors are Supervisors for September 2021, Eastern Cape, Lungile Bakana, uNathi Blakey Peter, Zameka Dobe, Phelokazi Mpithi, Buyiswa Nene, Babalwa Ngcungele, Nelia Mudowaya, Phumelela Wani, Free State Nomsa Agatha Mboma, Gauteng Kiamogetse Khuani, Mantwa Majwale, Winnie Masombuga, Salome Mudiselle, Ntombela Mpumelelo, Siphokazi Njaba, Dadimeng Rakhaji, Monica Ramahloko, Sibonelo Khupe, Lebogang Makhubu, KwaZulu Natal, Thokozani Khuzwayo, Zimkhitha Livi, Zamangwe Mazibuko, Sibusiso Magwaza, Limpopo, Anna Mante, Mpumalanga, Agnes Mabele, Lina Maseko, Venita Mhlongo, Sonti Nonyane, Sakwane Portia, Soli Sakwane. Northwest, Ntabiseng Malakwane, Western Cape, Tozamile Mtandiki, Botswana, Lini Aaron, Dipau Brown, Babuki Bukhopa, Kabelo Brown, Gautengwe Huabanang, Mavis Lebogang, Siabelo Leshego, Unalena Magote, Tebogo Makhulela, Tsoganetso Maswibi Lili, Malebogo Modise, Nicholas Munatsi, Homotso Phiri, Doris Radichaba, Onkgopotse Shamukuni, Monica Sianjibu. Supervisors for October 2021, Eastern Cape, Baba Latzingwe, Defo Godo, Nikelwa Mabutyana, Vuyokazi Donsi, Andiswa Magquzana, Nomvuyiso Mncwabe, Phumla Nomachaka, Nosipho Skhenjana, Ongezwa Vili, Gauteng, Nomzamo Gogwane, Nosihle Buthelezi, Kahliso Chabalala, Katleho Koije, Themba Masango, Gabaiphiwe Mokwena, Chifiwa Mutawu, Mapula Mzulwini, Siphiwe Simelane, Mukelwa Thusi, KwaZulu Natal, Bonisile Xaba, Makhosazana Gwala, Duduzile Majozi, Cebo Mtshali, Garatwe Xabela, Lesotho, Feiki Hlaho, Limpopo, Ntombiyelanga Ncube, Mpumalanga, Nothando Maseko, Mary Mchimunye, Nomathemba Ngomane, Nwabisa Phulumo, Western Cape, Lisa Joni, Doris Lirumo Mahe, Siziphiwe Siwundla, Namibia, Estin Kigosi, Precious Matenda, Sylvie Manamnyewa. Botswana, Ukeditse Boikepetsi, Felicity Bogachu, Dintlefatso Gabana, Ke Itse Kobe, Rosemary Kobue Lekalake, Catherine Kololo, Huitse One Mabongo, Tebogo Maikano Same, Tebogo Mutuping, Baikanyi Mutibedi, Tefo Mutswagaye, Barulaganye Sithamo, Solofelo Seichiro, Kabelo Thako, Bobby Tlabiwe, Batho Afe Tsitsiamo, Ubone Itse Madi Thabo. Supervisors for November 2021, Eastern Cape, Nopasika Daimani, Nomaxabiso Manyathela, Free State, Zintle Magadla, Ulebogeng Mutlaulwa, Gauteng, Andisa Maqukwana, Khagazile Mathebula, Begithemba Ndlovu, Sindisiwe Buthelezi, Jeanette Diane, Lucky Dlamini, Harriet Khumalo, Dieketseng Koto, Palesa Mzungana, Bala Zibo, KwaZulu Natal, Nonsikelelo Mpele, Fisani Mtshali, Sinazo Poyo, Nokukhanya Shongwe, Limpopo, Chantel Chosang, Solani Sakala, Mpumalanga, Portia Hlajwayo, Bridget Sikhosana. Northwest, Nyeleti Chivavelo. Western Cape, Zintle Beku, Sinazo Mangai. Namibia, Louisa Mukaleng. Supervisors, November 2021, Botswana, Tapelo Khwefane, Penyo Mihwe, Kamogelo Mupa, Musitsane Gape Gale Romelwi, Baitshepi Kamwi, ke amogetse ke go rapetse, Maiphilo ke Thabile, Masego Khosemore, ke Newang Khwefane, Musabata Kobo Wekae, Bontle Coleman, Metsi Atsile Kwena Itzile, Mushatama Matata, Solofelang Mbwe, Karen Ngwenya, Tepo Randall, Tato Sifawe, Miriam Sibanda, Lindy Wesiele, Halalelo Stanley, Dora Stechling, Flora Chukudu. Next up, Senior Manager Kakamba Jacobs, all the way from the Eastern Cape, will be talking to us on how to stay committed through challenges. Kakamba is the mother of 3 beautiful boys. She joined the business in 2014 while still working for SAPS and soon after resigned from her full-time employment to be a full-time forever business owner. She enjoys building her team and spending quality time with her children. Kakamba has diplomas in marketing and supply chain management and is currently busy doing her honors in psychology. She has previously qualified for the Forever to Drive, Global Rally and Eagle Manager incentives. Forever has afforded her an opportunity to travel overseas, something she has always dreamed of doing. I happened to meet Kakamba when we were on our way to the managers convention in the Drakensberg. Oh, what an amazing and bubbly soul she is, who is very passionate about Forever. I love the African proverb that says, smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. Challenges are the spice in life that makes it worth living and that helps us develop strong personal resilience skills. Let's hear what Kakamba has to say on staying committed through challenges.
Thank you for inviting me tonight. I'd like to talk about how to stay committed through challenges. Be the product of your own products. If you use the product, it will be easier for you to talk about it and recommend it. Be the best customer of your own products. Always make sure you have products with you so that you can be able to sell to your customers. Your shop must always be opened. Set goals and commit to taking short-term goals 1 day at a time. Could be your profit for a day, a week, or a month, etc. Surround yourself with successful partners you can reach out to when you feel drained and share your feelings with them. Never forget how you deal with this situation. Remember that it's only positive people who are winning in this business. Focus on bigger picture and remind yourself every day of the benefits of pushing through the challenges. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Rest when you get tired, but never give up. Stay accountable to yourself. Your goals are still valid as long as you still show up. Even if your voice is shaking, but go out and do the TTP, meaning talk to people about your product as well as your business. Remain consistent and continue working despite how unfavorable the circumstances may be. Keep pushing and never stop showing up on your business. You will feel alone in network marketing and you will develop new circle of friends. More and more people are joining network marketing, even those who once judged it. That's a fact. Entrepreneurs don't make money as fast as they think they should. Learn to master your own resources. In our business, we are marketers, salespeople, we are recruiters, presenters, etc., without paying someone to do it for us. Get over versus get through entrepreneurs need ability to get through hardship, not to get over it. Cycle of businesses, the survival then growth. Many people quit at survival. Retain knowledge when you know you are able to rewrite your history. Grab any opportunity to learn something new to be successful in business. Be committed to be able to move side hustle to main hustle. Everything you see and feel and touch was once someone's imagination and dream. The difference is that they were committed. Bring your A game to the business. People help the people who help themselves. And all leaders lead from the front. Make a personal commitment to go over fear to be successful. I am Qaqamba. I am forever, forever.
That was quite insightful. It's truly fascinating how successful people approach challenges. Where others see impenetrable barriers, they see challenges to embrace and obstacles to overcome. We now continue with our recognitions. These Forever business owners have achieved a total of 75 case credit over 2 consecutive months with their teams. Yes, I am referring to our new assistant managers. Assistant Manager for September 2021, Eastern Cape, Nolwethu Mnikina, Gauteng Yondela Ntuli, Botswana Betty Silabo. October 2021, Eastern Cape, Nondwe Simelela, Gauteng, Sibonelo Kupe, Mathabo Nkelesane. KwaZulu Natal, Sibusiso Magwaza, Zamangwe Mazibuko, Botswana, Mavis Lebogang, Bumunelemu, Ramukhodzi. November 2021, Gauteng, Mukelwa Thusi, KwaZulu Natal, Makhosazane Kwala, Bonisile Xaba, Botswana, Lini Aaron, Boikarabelo Diane, Nita Makwakala, Tebogo Mophuthing, Tebogo Nkuru, Kaune Uthukile, Pulane Rasidibo. Guys, you are one step closer to reaching manager level. Keep going and well done. As we move on, there is something that I would like to highlight. Did you know that consistency is the critical driver for success? Being consistent means dedicating yourself to your goals and staying focused on the things and activities to achieve your goals. Senior Manager Thabisa Tshwane is going to share her forever story with us and why staying consistent and committed is the key to success in the business. Thabisa has been with Forever for 5 years. She is a mother of 2, a girl and a boy. Her previous profession was being a senior immigration officer. She holds an HR diploma. Thabisa has traveled the world as an Eagle manager, and she is also a Forever to Drive qualifier. Without any further delay, please welcome our guest speaker, Thabisa Tshwane.
Hello Forever, my name is Thabisa Tshwane. Today I'll be sharing about being committed and consistent in the business. When you are committed in something, you do whatever it takes to get the results that you want. When I started network marketing business, I knew nothing about it, but I had to open my mind and be ready to receive all the knowledge from my uplines and also through my own research. Just like the Forever statement says, change your mind and change your thinking. Our line of business is a mindset business. God trusted me with my team, and that's when I chose to be committed because I knew that my team is counting on me. What pushes me the most is my kids, my vision, impacting lives, and contribution to my community. What works for me is being there for my team no matter what. I would skip some social events just to take care of my business, and even people in my circle already understands that when it comes to my business, I go all in. I consistently show up in my business, WhatsApp groups, irrespective of how I feel, because I understand that the business doesn't have feelings and my tribe is waiting to be saved. I traveled a lot before lockdown to support my teams in various areas. I must say, this is a business of faith. You don't plant the seed now and expect to reap the rewards the next day. It takes passion, watering the plant, and then you get rewarded. My business is a perfect example of a seed. When pandemic hit us in 2020, I was in EC traveling for business. I had to rush back home to Cape Town before lockdown. I was scared, but I had to move quickly from the spirit of fear and committed to online trainings, consistently had to learn fast and adapt to the digital world. That is when I forced myself out of my comfort zone. I became laser focused. I worked very closely with my team. I opened a group of my high flyers. The group was for my assistant supervisors. We became very close and created a strong bond. These individuals were so ready to work and get to the next level. I gave them special attention and we reached the goal. My team was so happy and excited. I gave incentives to keep my whole team motivated. I looked at what they liked and I found out they wanted to use some of our signature products like Sonia, Alu Biocellulose Mask and others, but they didn't want to take from their profits. So that's how I would motivate them. When the team is happy, I am also happy. I had also set goals for myself, and I'm happy to say that I have achieved all my goals for the year 2020 by committing myself to train my team consistently, helping them with social media trainings, online buying, online business launches and presentations, and also making sure that they got their stock on time. In 2020, I raised my first manager, became a Forever to Drive qualifier, 100 Club member, of which July was the best month. I did over 159 manager CCs. I also became an Eagle Manager 2021 within 6 months of the qualification period, and that was my aha moment. What works for me is being selfless and understanding that you first build the people before you build the business. Staying motivated so that I can be able to pour out to my tribe. I always show up so that they can also learn from me and lead. And I lead from the front. I keep my team plugged in and I show up daily even when I don't feel like it. I keep them informed always. I try to understand them from their level. I make appointments for calls with them because I believe a call is better than a text. When I sign up new FBOs, I set up a meeting with them via online, phone call or meeting with them and discuss their business goals. I also advise them on using the memory jogger by writing down the who do you know list. I give my full attention to team members that are truly willing to learn and grow. I always travel to areas of deserving individuals to support them. I believe to be a successful FBO, you need to be a student, you need to learn as much as you can, you need to bring in new people in the business. This is a business of numbers, so we build. I at least make sure I bring 2 or more business partners on a monthly basis. Success does not just happen. One has to plan and design it. It really does not happen by default. Fellow FBOs, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you need to commit, invest your time and resources in your business. Be willing to give up to go up. Be willing to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. Go for everything that they said you will never have. Be intentional. Trust the process. Do not give up on prospects. If you get a no, just remember it means not now, then move to the next person. Remember, it's not about what happens in your life, but it's about what you do about it. Do not compare yourself to anyone. Our journeys are not the same. It is your journey, so own it. Believe in your people until they find their own belief. If you get a no results, keep working. If you get bad results, keep working. If you get great results, keep working. Do not slow down. Consistency is key. In closing, I would like to challenge you to be intentional. Go out there and be great. It's not over yet. You can still achieve your goals. Finish the year on a high. You are capable. You can do it. I am Thabisa Tshwane, and I am forever grateful.
I like the part where Thabisa says, to be a successful FBO, you need to be a student and learn as much as you can on a daily basis. Working together as a team and learning from others will help you achieve success quicker and easier than if you were trying to do it all by yourself. It's now time to announce our brand new managers. To become a manager, you have to accumulate a total of 120 case credits over 2 consecutive months or 150 case credits over 3 or 4 consecutive months with your team. Did you know that in 2019, the average annual earnings of an Eagle manager was double the average annual earnings of an active manager, which is a great reason to go for Eagle manager this qualification period. Manager, September 2021, Eastern Cape, Memory Ranga or Hanga. Gauteng, Marijane Kubega, Sharon Tsele. Botswana, Kisegofetse Ben, Emang Kukwane. October 2021, Eastern Cape, Nolwethu Mnikina. Gauteng, Qaqamba Fuzile. Mpumalanga, Samaria Mzimba. November 2021, KwaZulu Natal, Zamangwe Mazibuko. Botswana, Pesalema Kibupile, Bomolemo Ramokgotsi, Betty Silabo. What an amazing achievement! We are super proud of you. Up next, we have 2 guest speakers from the Eastern Cape, Tamara Nyati and Uzukanye Madia. They both are senior managers in the business. Tamara Nyati is a mother of 2, a boy and a girl, and has been married for over 10 years to one husband. Tamara has an honors degree in public administration and is full-time employed. She's doing forever part-time and has just celebrated 5 years in the business in September. Tamara has qualified for Chairman's Bonus in 2021, Forever to Drive Level 1, and an Eagle Manager in 2020 and 2021. She has traveled with her husband internationally to Mauritius, France, Spain, Italy and Morocco, to name a few countries, using Forever profits while waiting to qualify for Forever international trips like going to Phoenix. Tamara has also been a top manager for the Eastern Cape twice. Let's get to know Uzukanye Madia a bit as well. Uzukanye is a happily married mother of 2 boys aged 12 and 7. She's an internal auditor by profession and a director at one of the public institutions. She is doing Forever on a part-time basis. Uzukanye joined the Forever business opportunity because she needed some excitement in her life and wanted a vehicle to impact others positively. This is her 4th year in the business. She has qualified for Eagle Manager for 2 consecutive years, just like Tamara, and went to Phoenix. The second trip would have been to the Bahamas, but because of COVID, the trip was cancelled and the qualifiers were compensated, which is an indication that Forever is a cash-rich company. She recently qualified for Forever to Drive in September 2021. Uzukanye also qualified for the Forever Global Rally Sought to Sydney, Australia incentive and was a top manager in the Eastern Cape. She has also qualified for 60 Club and 100 Club. Uzukanye is working towards being a challenge bonus qualifier in the near future and is looking forward to it. These ladies clearly know what they are talking about when it comes to running a successful Forever business. They will be discussing the importance of being 4Cc's active and will give some valuable business advice as well. So guys, get ready to take notes. Over to you, Tamara and Uzukanye.
I am Tamara.
I am Uzukanye.
I am so happy to be here. Leaders, you must work very hard until you get invited here.
What an amazing experience just to be here to hear the history of the company. It is honestly an honor to be around this event.
For every Forever business owner, if you want to build a sustainable business, you must be 4 case credits active every month. But worry not, Uzi and I, we are here to give you tips on how to achieve your 4 case credits each and every month.
For some of the FBOs, it feels like 4CC is an unreachable goal. But don't worry, we shall be taking you through how to get to it. But what is a 4 case credit? In Forever Living, we are operating in over 165 countries. So we have to have our own currency, which is we call the case credits. And it is one of the building blocks that Forever says for each FBO to be successful, you have to achieve. So, which is why we found it important to share it with you today. So doing 4CC a month is a business building target in Forever Living products. And if you and your team do 4CC a month, you definitely are building a solid business. So Mara, why do you think it is important to have a 4CC active business?
Number one, it is very important to encourage each and every new members to be 4CC active. If everyone is going to be 4CC active, they will have good income, they will have solid business, and they will be having a good chance to climb the marketing ladder, and also they will be getting the products cheaper and cheaper. We know that our discount, they start at 30 to 48%, and getting products cheaper is everyone's dream. Uzi, tell us, how do we achieve these 4 case credits every month? Please break it down.
Thank you so much, Mara. You know, as a Forever business owner, you have to be 4CC active each and every month. And it's done in different ways. There's many options of doing it. So I'll take you a bit about how to go about it. So firstly, you have to make sure that you do use the products. So you must have at least 1 case credit which you use for yourself, because the company wants to make sure that you actually are, you know, using the products. People can see the difference in you. And of course, you don't want to keep the information to yourself. You share the products, you know, with your customers, your family members, and people that you meet. And at the same time, you sponsor new recruits, because Forever says you need to share this wealth of information, which is now getting new FBOs in your team. So that is how you do it. So you do it in a combination of ways, using the products, sharing the products, as well as, you know, making sure that you also sponsor new downlines. So that is how you get it together. When we spoke with my friend Mara, I spoke about the fact that you need to sponsor new downline. That means that it is recruiting in our business. So I will share 10 tips on how to recruit, on what I use when I am doing the recruiting in my business. So the first tip is believe in yourself and believe in the Forever opportunity, because people buy people. People join people that they love and trust. So they need to see that you believe in yourself and you believe in the opportunity, because if you don't believe in it and if they don't see the belief in it, how would then they join your team? So the first step is believe in yourself and also believe in the Forever opportunity. You are transparent. People can see right through you if you are actually marketing something that you also do not believe. So that is one of my first tips. My second tip is, you have to have a recruiting strategy, and you must have recruitment targets, because firstly, you need to strategize, how am I going to do this recruitment? And you must put it down on paper. I always say, if it is not on paper, it's just like vapor. So you must make sure that it is in writing and you have targets, because if you don't set yourself targets, how would you know if you have achieved or not? So you have to make sure that you write it down and share it with your team as well, and share it with your upline as well, because they will share with you some of the recruitment strategies that they can add onto your strategy. So even vice versa, you share with your team as well, because your team also wants to achieve what you want to achieve, and sometimes even more. So you have to lead by example and have this recruitment strategy and set recruitment targets as well. The third tip that I want to share is that you need to improve on personal branding, to attract potentials. As I said before, people buy people, people join people. So they need to see you as a brand. They must decide, why must I join under this certain person and not the other one? Of course, we are all marketing the Forever Living Products business, but they will decide who they choose depending on your brand and how you attract the potentials. So you have to have personal care. People must see you and want to be part of that team, and your branding must be on point. You must be forever. And my fourth tip that I would love to share is using social media platform for recruitment. Of course, my friend Tamara has already mentioned it on the retail, but of course, we can't leave it out on the recruitment as well. You have to keep showing up. People need to see you, because people buy from you when they want to see your lifestyle. What is it that you're doing? You may not necessarily say, I am, join my team, but they must see that you are a reputable person that they can count on, and they can be able to wake up every day. You are being consistent, you are there, and you always learn new platforms. I've just recently joined TikTok. I must tell you, it is one of the craziest places to be, and it's fun, it's amazing, and we get to meet new people as well. So make sure that in your recruiting, you have a strategy to use your social media. Fifth tip I would love to share is that we must keep learning from top leaders. You are starting the business, you find other FBOs doing well in the business, and you just learn what they are doing. So make sure that you follow some key leaders. Don't really copy exactly what they are doing, but use it as an inspiration for you to also do your business. But don't reinvent the wheel. Don't start from the beginning. There's already leaders who are succeeding in this business. So basically copy what they do, make it your own, and then start using it to build your business. Follow top key leaders. The sixth tip I would love to share is that we have to showcase and show the Forever incentives, because this is a storytelling business. When you see leaders achieving chairman's bonuses, they are going on global rallies, achieving Forever to Drive, Eagle Manager, people want to see, where are you planning to go with this business? And you may not have achieved the incentives yet, but of course you are working towards that. So why not share what has been happening, what the Forever Living business can promise you? And of course, do not sell on a hype, do not recruit on a hype. Show them that you are going to have to work hard to achieve it, but it is going to be possible, because if someone else can do it, so can you. So always leverage on showcasing the stories of the Forever incentives. The seventh tip of recruiting is that you have to talk to at least a minimum of 10 new people on a daily basis. And I always want to say new people, because what we find as FBOs, we always go back to the same people, asking them, how far are you in joining the team? You have to talk to 10 and more new people. There is billions of people in the world, so do not keep talking to the same people. Imagine if you talk to just 10 new people on a day-to-day basis. By the end of the week, on Friday, you already have 50 people. Don't tell me that with those 50 people, not even one single person will be interested to join your business. So it is a numbers business. The more people you talk to, the more your chances you get good prospects in your business. The eighth tip I would love to share is that you have to showcase consistency and diligence. You cannot be a top recruiter if you're not consistent or you are doing it with due diligence. because consistency builds trust. Consistency builds, a momentum in your recruiting strategy. You can't show up when you feel like it, because remember, there are people expecting you to show up. You have given them, the authority to say, I will be there. So you have to make sure that you are there on a consistent basis, because if you don't do that, you are going to do all the work and then you're going to disappear and somebody's going to snatch them just out of your hand because you just failed to be consistent and diligent. The 9th tip I would love to share, which is something that we do at our team on a continuous basis, is to host sponsoring events, because you want to make sure that you gather them into one room to explain the opportunity. And the COVID-19 has shown us that we have got so many opportunities to do these sponsoring events, because we didn't stop during the COVID-19. We actually learned new skills. So you need to balance having live events and online platforms. So make sure that you are creative about it. You could host pamper parties, you could host launches, you could host high tea, anything that will make people want to be attracted to your business. You can even host content marketing sessions. So ensure that you are always thinking about ways to research to do attractive sponsoring events. 10th tip, last tip for the day, is always do follow-ups and review your strategy. Follow up, follow up, follow up. They say the fortune is in the follow-up. So in everything that I've done, make sure that you always also review your strategy and see what has worked and what hasn't worked, because that is the only way you're going to grow. So make sure that you always follow up with your potential, make sure that you follow up with your customers, make sure that you follow up with your team, and of course, review your strategy on a regular basis, because there is nothing that is as constant as change. So why would you not want to change your strategy as well? So always look what works, what doesn't work, and then repeat the cycle once again.
Wow, Uzi, thank you for those great tips. Now we have no excuses of not having teams, of not building our teams.
Oh, it was my pleasure to share, and I know that from now on we are going to be going higher and higher. But we can't not ask you this. Everybody knows that you are a financial savvy FBO. So share with us, what tips can we have for finances?
Thank you, Uzi. Before you joined the business, you know how much you want to make every month. So it's very important to create or open a separate account where your daily sales are going to go into. That way you will know every month how much your business is worth. So that is very important. Even when you give your clients the account number to pay, give them that one and leave that money there, because it's the business account. Treat Forever Business like any other business. This is business. So you need to invest the money back into the business. For the first 6 to 9 months, don't expect to make any money. Invest the money back into the business. By doing that, you are going to be building a sustainable business that is going to last for generations and generations. As a new FBO, because you will be using the products yourself, in order to have a sustainable business, you need to pay the products like you are paying at the shop. So what you must do is to pay at least the cost price. Remember, you are buying them cheaper. So at least pay the cost price so that you will have money to buy again. We are buying every month in this kind of business. As a forever business owner, you need to have targets every month. And from the money that you are making, you need to save at least 10 to 20% for emergencies. You are going to meet emergencies in this kind of business, so you need to have a fund for that. As an FBO, you need to have money for activities. Activities, they are the ones that keep our business sustainable. For instance, the previous week, we took our supervisors to a 2-night stay. We paid for that from the money made in this business. So in order to be able to do activities like presentations, traveling, incentives, you need to have money for that. Where are you going to get that? You are going to get it from selling the products, from recruiting people.
Wow, amazing, Mara. Thank you so much for those tips to boost our successful businesses. Money is everything.
Well, that's it from us.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Back to you, Zandile.
Wow, thank you so much for those recruiting and financial tips, ladies, as well as reminding us that every FBO needs to understand the importance of being 4Cs active to build a successful business. Next up, we'll be announcing our senior managers. These leaders have gone beyond manager level. To achieve this level, you need to accumulate 2 first-generation sponsored recognized managers or accumulate 1 Eagle manager downline. September 2021, Elena Sekane, Senior Manager, Gauteng. November 2021, Uthusitse Sibonego, Senior Manager, Botswana. A big congratulations to our senior managers. Well done. It's time to announce our new soaring manager. To achieve this level, you need to accumulate 5 first-generation sponsored recognized managers or accumulate 3 Eagle manager downlines. This is such an amazing achievement. I can't wait to see who it is. Our brand new soaring manager for September 2021 is Kagiso Metsiabeng from Botswana. Congratulations! With our previous success day, it was very exciting to see the beautiful homes of FBOs, Kuchi Kanyane and Kupelo Masilo. For this success day, we visited Sapphire manager Zenkosi Skosana's home for an exclusive behind-the-scenes look. I honestly enjoyed it so much to meet her lovely family and to see how much Forever has impacted their lives for the better. Zenkosi will also be giving some top business tips, so stay tuned in. Let's have a look. To be here to meet you and your family. Hope you're having a great day so far.
We are. Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Such a beautiful home from outside and right here, and a beautiful family. Wow, we are here to just show what Forever Living Products business does. Would you kind of introduce us to your family?
Welcome everyone. Hi, I'm Zenkosi Skosana, and I'm here with my whole family. That's my husband, Lucanyo. He goes by the name Luke, or Lux. And then these are our 2 daughters, Sioli, and Layola, aka Peaches.
Wow, what a beautiful
Say hi everyone.
Oh, we are so excited and we can't wait to show the whole world, you know, what Forever has done for you and your family. Please let us into your
Come on inside.
Thank you.
Okay, Za, just wanna excuse my hubby because he has to work. He's busy in meetings. He's working from home, so he's gonna catch up with us a bit later.
By all means.
So yeah, so like I said, cooking is not my favorite thing to do, but thank God I have a daughter who loves cooking. Come, Sio.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yeah, so this is Sio's favorite part of the house. She loves trying out new recipes. I can say in the kitchen, this is my favorite part of the kitchen. Can you guess why?
And what
it's
more?
It's a scullery because I can throw my dishes in the dishwasher.
And what next?
I can throw my laundry in the washing machine.
Oh my word.
I can dry it up in the dryer. I don't have to do any labor work, darling.
Because you've got a lot to do. Remember, you're a business developer. So
Absolutely.
you have to enjoy your home while you're enjoying your business and really coaching your team as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So take us through to another
Okay, so this is our dining area. This is where we should be sitting at dinner times or just any eating times, breakfast, supper, lunch with my family. But because we're not so normal, nobody wants to sit here. I don't know why. People just grab their plates and they sit wherever they feel like it.
It's because of comfort, you know?
I
Remember?
guess.
Life has to be comfortable. So basically you are living it.
Yes, I guess so. So yeah, this is our dining table, and
And look at this. Oh my word,
this
this
is
is so
us.
beautiful.
Yeah, portraits of my family. As you walk up the stairs, you'll see all the faces of the family members.
So beautiful. This shows where dreams are made from. It all started here. And I remember very well when I joined the business, you had just bought this home. So I'm so excited to be here to walk in and to really showcase what Forever has done for you and your family.
And then
Beautiful.
this is our backyard. This is a lovely backyard that I think is one of the parts of the house that made us choose the house when we were out looking for a new home back in 2017. We could like visualize the kind of a backyard we had with a big swimming pool and a big play area for the kids. So now that we have paid up our bond to the last cent in just 4 years, this is our next project.
Say it again.
I am saying to you that we don't own a cent on this house. It is a paid up home, and our next project is going to be building up our dream backyard. Thank you to Forever.
Done by Forever Business.
Thank you to
and
Forever.
the commitment to really embrace the business to the fullest. How amazing an achievement it is. Well
It
done,
is.
Zen.
Thank
and
you so
huge
much.
congratulations to you once more. So, where to next?
So this is a braai room. I would say that this is my hubby's most favorite place in the house. As you can see, he's busy working here, and this is where he sits most of his days. He works from home because of the COVID pandemic, of course. Yeah, you'll find ENCA and you'll find Sports Channel strictly in this room. So we don't mess much in this room, me and the kids.
Absolutely. So it's the King's Castle.
I guess so. So, Zandi?
Yes, sir.
Now I am taking you to, I don't want to say my favorite part of the house, but the most favorite part of the house, which happens to be my office where I work.
Oh my word, come, let's go.
This is where I sit quietly to do my work. This is where I do my info sessions. This is where I do my Zoom presentations, where I do everything basically that's got to do with my work. As you can see here, it motivates me. As you can see, right here, it's my cabinet where all my trophies sit, and my Forever to Drive trophies, my top manager trophies. I'm even collecting mugs from all the countries that we've visited with Forever, together with my husband. Everything paid for by the company, which is absolutely amazing. And if you can look over here, these are my lanyards from my Eagle Manager retreats and global rallies. So it's quite a lot. Forever is really an amazing company that's taken us everywhere.
If I may ask, because you've just mentioned the company has taken you all over. What is your most favorite trip that you will always really be so grateful and cherish as part of your business incentives?
It's really hard for me to choose, but if I had to, I would say the Dubai trip, because it was my first global rally trip. It was our very first travel incentive. We got to fall in love with Forever all over again. We got to see the real Forever, experience it with other FBOs from all over the world. I think for me, that's like the best of the best. Of course, Monte Carlo was also awesome because we got to experience the luxury that people live in. All the trips were amazing, but if I have to pick one, then I definitely choose Dubai. So here, this is, as you can see, the cabinet is quite full with the trophies, so I've extended it over to this side of the room. More trophies, more Forever to Drive, and then as you can see, that's just the certificates for some of my global rally and my chairman's bonus qualifications, and that for those 4 beauties there are all my chairman's bonus checks that I've qualified for in the Forever business. So Zara, as you can see, I've tried to put up all my certificates. As you can see here, this is, I think, my latest one. Yeah, that's the one from last year, 2020, where I got the 14th position in the Southern African region. So basically what that means is that I've got the 14th biggest business in the SADC.
In the
Southern African region.
And not just South Africa.
No, not just South Africa.
And it really shows then that when you put your mind into what you are doing, the sky is not even a limit.
Absolutely.
And there are still more numbers that we're gonna see going
Most
down.
definitely.
Absolutely. Yes. So just share with us and just really pour your heart out. We are here, we want to learn, and we want to make sure that other FBOs in the world at large at least also really understand what is it that we have to appreciate in our partners. What is it that you think Zenkosi is doing so great in network marketing business?
Yeah, basically when you look in the network marketing, it is a business about people. So it really requires one to have a soft spot and good side for people. But coming then into my wife, in the context of network marketing, she's loving and caring.
Wow. Who loves this?
You tell me if I'm lying.
No, you're not. That's so sweet.
She's very kind to everyone, regardless of the culture, background, and the race. And she's got very high morals and standards, which I believe they very key and critical in this nature of business, more especially when you deal with people and money. She's a good student. At the same time, she's also the great teacher. She's passionate about what she does, and she's also a great leader. Lastly, I think the one which I believe is much more important, that keeps us happy and together as a family, is the ability to actually be able to balance business life, family, and social life, which I think those are more critical. Those I think are more foundational elements that I believe are key drivers to the success, for her success towards in the business.
Absolutely, you've just hit it. I love the excitement because really it shows that we are in a space where the family is happy. There is balance, and more so that we need not now neglect the other aspects of ourselves, which are key, because before the business comes the family, and you really have hit it on the spot for us, and we're so grateful that we are really learning a lot from you, this Khosana family. Please keep on keeping on, because you are going somewhere, I can tell.
So now, please give us some of the tips that you take as being the core or key to achieving a successful business.
Okay, Zandi, thank you so much. It feels absolutely amazing to achieve the Sapphire Manager level or the Sapphire Manager status. For me, I think the number one top tip and the most important is to change your mindset. You have to change your mindset. I believe in life you get what you are instead of what you want. So it has to start from within. And attitude is everything. I believe that you have to have great attitude, not only towards people, but towards everything else in general. I also believe a lot in law of attraction. I absolutely believe that whatever you give out is what you get back. So you have to always give out positive vibes in order for you to get positive vibes in return.
Absolutely. I mean, you can't really stop saying that whenever you have a positive mindset, you also attract positive things. And as you really said, that the law of attraction really seals it off. And the great attitude really is key if you were to be on the right path to achieving success in the business.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Do you have anything else?
Yes, another thing that works the most for me that I would advise other people to go for is to work on your communication skills, because if you develop and you master great communication skills, it's gonna help you a lot in building solid relationships. It is network marketing business. You need to have solid relationships. And by saying solid relationships, I mean being sincere and just loving people, not only for their CCs, loving them beyond CCs, showing that you care for them, care for your people's dreams, you know, get them to share their dreams with you, support them. So don't only be there when you want CCs. I think people are very loyal when they feel genuinely cared for.
You know, Zan, you really touched on a very key aspect of our business, putting people first, because the business is made by people, and we always say love people before loving the business, because when you love people and you pour into your team, definitely you're going to get back, and you're going to get back in abundance. Yes. Because the people are people, and there will be along the way in the business where they might have challenges. So if you are after their CCs and their performance, you're not about them, showing them the humanity, you really are not gonna be making it. So I'm really pleased that you really realize that that is one of the key tips. It's and people first, and it's exactly part of the power of love that Forever is all about. So that's really quite heartwarming, and I'm sure that's not all. Anything else that you have for us?
Also, you mentioned Sapphire level. So we all know that obviously in order for you to become a Sapphire, you need to raise managers. So for me, I absolutely encourage people who join my team to work for that manager level, because that's where life at Forever changes. I'm a big dreamer, so I brainwash people to dream big as well. I mean, you cannot be part of Forever and dream small and play small. We go for greatness at Forever. Absolutely. It is where ordinary people achieve extraordinary results. So in my team, in my group, I talk manager level, because that's where incentives are. That's where money is. Zandi, you know very well, that's where life changes at Forever.
Absolutely.
So I would say another thing that contributed to me being a Sapphire is because I've just been working hard, talking to people about how amazing it is to get to that prestigious level within our marketing plan.
And absolutely what is required as a business developer, because you've tasted the manager level, you've tasted what that brings, the uncapped income and the incentives that are so amazing. And why not then also just encourage your team? And as Rexmond said, that you have to dream big and forever. You don't just dream there at a lower level, and to make sure that you have your bag of whys, you come into the business. And of course, as you do the business, all things change. You achieve something and you just want to achieve more and more and more. And how lovely it is when you then see your team achieving the best, and then you realize that you have changed more lives and you are making a positive impact. I love that.
I want to emphasize on the importance of values. I have been building my business on integrity for the longest time. I believe that authenticity goes a long way. You sleep better at night when you're doing the right thing, even if it takes you long to get to where you want. But if you're doing the right thing, then for me, I think people respect you better. And again, respect goes two ways. You respect people if you want to get respect in return. So I'm very big on respecting my downlines. I respect people regardless of where they are within our marketing plan, regardless of where they stand in the social standings.
Yes. And the fact that you want to sleep at night, it's like you don't even need blossom tea. However, it just helps you to actually even dream nicely. You know that you are changing lives and you are doing it with a very open heart and the right way. Amazing. Do you have then anything to really give us a take home to make sure that we seal off all these tips?
Last but not least, you are building a business, and we all know that building any sustainable business requires effort and it requires time. So it's gonna be the same way with your Forever business. You have to do the work. and you have to put in the work consistently. And what's nice in our business is that when we talk about doing your work consistently, basically we're just saying talk to people. That's all we do in our business. We talk to people. We share the amazing business opportunity. And Eric Worre says that if you are not having conversations, then you are not having a business. And we all know, no business, no revenue. And no revenue, no future. So talk to the people.
So just share with us, what is the book that really has helped you to navigate this journey of network marketing? Because we all know that leaders are learners.
Oh, Sandy, like you said, network marketing is really, I would say, a blessed industry or a blessed business, because before network marketing, I was not much into reading. I was lazy. And then a while back, when we had a success day here in Cape Town, before COVID happened, there was this leader, a very successful FBO by the name of Oni Dumela. She shared with us the books that she was reading that were helping her in her network marketing journey. Okay, some of the books that she mentioned I read, but there's this one book that caught my attention, and the name of the book is The Miracle Morning. She shared how that book changed her life, and my goodness, if I say that book changed my life, I'd be lying. It completely transformed my life, from the way I think to the way I do things. It taught me how to wake up early in the morning, 5 a.m., and to just win my day, wake up and win my day. So I read that book and I practiced the 6 principles.
And which are?
Okay, so the 6 principles are abbreviated SAVERS, which is awesome because it really does save lives. You know, it saved my life. The S stands for silent. So you wake up in the morning, you're silent. So it doesn't necessarily mean you don't like silent, you are quiet. It just means you pray if you need to pray, if you pray like me, or you meditate. It just helps you connect with your inner being, and it just gives you clarity, Bana, how your day is gonna be. And then A, talking about affirmations, which I appreciate because it helped me practice and learn how to do positive affirmations. And V stands for visualization. So whatever goals and dreams you want to achieve, it helped me to visualize and learn how to actually do it. And E standing for exercising. Okay, so I don't exercise much, but I'd say being a mom of 2,
that
is
is
an exercise on its own.
Exercise, and they have energy because they are taking our alu peaches and the kids multibite.
It's an extreme sport. So that one is covered.
Yes.
And then R obviously now encourages me to read more, and the more you read, the more you learn, the more you develop. And then finally the S being scribing, so writing down, taking down notes. So basically that's what it talks about, but then you incorporate all of that into your daily living. So it's not just about your business, but the way you look at life in general. I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but I would say if you want to change your life, get the book, do the just practice the principles, give it 30 days, and your life will never be the same again.
It's transformation at its best. Then, talking about your recent trip that you went to with your husband, Lucanio, the paradise, Maldives. Just share with us, just bring us into the picture for us to really enjoy the trip with you.
Oh my word.
Please take us back there.
Oh my word.
What is it that you enjoyed the most, and what did the trip do to you?
I cannot stop blushing just by thinking about how amazing that trip is. Oh my goodness, it was absolutely out of this world. You know, we are so spoiled because before COVID, we used to travel every year, at least twice.
Oh my word.
And now we found ourselves locked up without traveling anywhere. So when the borders were opened to the Maldives, and then I became a SAFA manager, and then Eve said I could go wherever I wanted to go. And then I told Habi, and he was like, let's shoot to the Maldives because you've been wanting to go overseas for a very long time. So we traveled to the Maldives for our 9th wedding anniversary and incorporated the celebrations of this whole Sapphire level, new Sapphire level. And when we got there, first of all, we both experienced flying on a seaplane for the very first time, which was out of this world. It's something I can't even describe. It's just an undescribable feeling. It was so nice, Zandi. And when we got to our resort, we were welcomed by flowers, decorations on our bed that said happy anniversary. Now you can imagine how that felt. I mean, all the way in Maldives. And we had booked this lovely resort where we booked half our stay in a beach villa and the rest of our stay in a water villa. So we saved the best for last. Not that the beach villa wasn't as awesome, because I mean, you wake up, you get out of your room, and the first thing you step on is sand. It's sand everywhere. The beach is right at your doorstep. We made friends, we had karaoke nights, we had dinner by the stars. And another thing that I'd like to add is that I've also fell in love with Forever all over again, because had it not been for Forever, we would not have been able to travel there. It would have cost us an arm and a leg. We would have needed to plan for the longest time. So for us to just decide on the spot that we're going to the Maldives, it just proves that we are in the right business. And I can definitely say that Forever will always be engraved in my heart. And not just my heart, I believe my husband's heart too, and my kids' hearts as well. We're truly blessed to be part of something so amazing.
Then, as our parting shot, just share with us, what is your biggest achievement that you can say Forever has done for you?
Okay, Zandi and everyone else, I'm saying this with a grateful heart. My biggest achievement is definitely freedom, time freedom and financial freedom. Because of Forever, I'm a present mom. I'm a full-time mom and a full-time wife. I built my business around my kids and my family, which is something that brings me so much joy. You know, being that mom who is so present, but still able to bring home a solid paycheck.
Oh, thank you very much, Zenkos. It was such an amazing afternoon to spend with you and your family in your beautiful home. And really, I must say once more, huge congratulations to you.
An inspirational message from Zenkosi. To add to what Zenkosi has said, achieving time freedom makes you more intentional about your time, makes you appreciate the time you have, and allows you to slow down and fully experience everything that life has to offer. I loved seeing the gorgeous photos of their Maldives trip. It truly looked like a tropical paradise and is definitely on my dream list. And now we will be announcing the managers with the most personal and non-manager CCs for the months of September, October, and November. Yes, our top managers in each region.
Top managers September 2021. Elina Sikane, Gauteng. Sivengedle, Western Cape. Nokuthula and Sibongile Sidlai, KwaZulu Natal. Nonhlanhla Sibiya, Mpumalanga. Uzukhanye Madia, Eastern Cape. Tendai and Tatenda Kativu, Zimbabwe. Anna and Carl Doroma, Namibia. Zuleka da Silva, Mozambique. Utusitse Sibonejo, Botswana. For October 2021, Begisi Sambata, Gauteng. Sivengedle, Western Cape. Nokuthula and Sibongile Sidlayi, KwaZulu Natal. Nonhlanhla Sibiya, Mpumalanga. Tamara Nyathi, Eastern Cape. Tsungai and Paradai Gumbo, Zimbabwe. Anna and Carl Doroma, Namibia. Josias Jr., Mozambique. Utusitse Siboneho, Botswana. Top Manager, November 2021. Tobega and Petras Mabanga, Gauteng. Sivengedle, Western Cape. Regina Tusi, KwaZulu Natal. Lindy Weshabalala, Mpumalanga. Tamara Nyathi, Eastern Cape. Tsungai and Paradai Gumbi, Zimbabwe. Anna and Carl Doroma, Namibia. Precious Mchombo, Mozambique. Tsoganezo Makumalo, Botswana.
It's time for our next recognitions, our Forever to Drive qualifiers. This incentive is based on the number of case credits you and your team achieve on a monthly basis. Depending on how many case credits you achieve, you can qualify for one of the 3 levels. Forever to Drive is one of the extras that is really exciting. You can earn up to 460,800 Rand over 3 years to buy the car of your choice, or use the money to go on those dream holidays, to pay university fees, or simply to supplement your income. It's yours to spend on anything. Listen to this. To spend on anything. Put your hands together for our Forever to Drive qualifiers.
Forever to Drive, September 2021. Uzukanye Madia, Level 1, 6,400 Rands per month, Eastern Cape. October 2021. Utusitse Siboneho, Level 1, 6,400 Rands per month, Botswana.
Well done on qualifying Forever to Drive leaders. Next up, 60 Club and 100 Club. 60 Club, these FBOs will receive a 60 Club Gold Pin for their team building efforts based on 60 personal and non-manager case credits for 3 consecutive months.
60 Club for 3 months for the month of September 2021 is Josephine Chirongo, Botswana. Oni Mamadi Yamdumela, Gauteng. Ritumetse Kamabuzela Ndlovu, Free State. Pegi Mabaso and Sibonogu Hlefani, Gauteng. Nokuthula and Sibongile Sidlayi, KwaZulu Natal. For October 2021 for 3 months is Utusitse Siboneho, Botswana. Nonhlanhla Sibiya, Mpumalanga. 60 Club, November 2021 for 3 months, Francina Ranko, Botswana. Elizabeth Mwase, Gauteng. Mashi Rakwale, Gauteng. Baby Sandamase, Eastern Cape. 6 months, Mandinake Pakana, Gauteng. Sivengedle, Western Cape.
100 Club. These FBOs will receive a 100 Club Gold Pin for their team building efforts based on 100 personal and non-manager case credits for 3 consecutive months.
100 Club for September 2021 for 3 months. Elina Sikane, Gauteng. Malilo Marite, Gauteng. October 2021 for 3 months is uThusitse Siboneko, Botswana.
Congratulations! Times are changing and there's more to online marketing than posting on Facebook a few times a day. If you want to build your business, engage your prospects and increase sales, you'll need to continuously find new ways of reaching your target customers and prospects. Sivengedle, a manager in the business who has joined Forever when she was only 22 years of age, is going to tell us a bit more about the who, what, why, and how of digital marketing. Sive is currently working full-time and doing Forever part-time. She's a manager in the business and has been in the business for 4 years and 5 months. Sive has found ways to reach people from all over the world to share our Forever products and the business with them. We are talking about over 1 million viewers on TikTok for content she posts. Amazing! Get ready to take notes. Valuable training coming up.
Hello everyone, my name is Sivengedle. I am so excited to be talking about online network marketing tonight. Online network marketing is so important because your customers and prospects are online. Considering that over 4.2 billion people are on the internet, so it becomes so easy to reach people in these challenging times. Most businesses have decided to create an online presence so that the customers can reach them visually from anywhere. Online network marketing extends your prospect list because you are not only limited to customers and prospects in your area or a province. You are now able to reach people in other provinces, countries, even countries on other continents. The world is your oyster. Using social media for network marketing is such an amazing tool because with consistency, you build a social media presence and credibility. Customers and prospects can see that you are consistent and will trust you and the product or the opportunity that you are sharing. Also keep in mind that once you've created the content and share it, customers and prospects are able to go through your social media to learn more about the products and the business by watching your videos or reading your posts. Personally, I use Facebook, I use Instagram, I use TikTok and WhatsApp to promote the products, the business, and my beautiful lifestyle. It's very important to give your social media a personal touch and not only post information about Forever. If you enjoy cooking like myself, post videos and pictures as well. If you like traveling, share your journey with your audience. This applies to anything that you enjoy doing. Your social media should be a reflection of you because people want to see the person behind the product, not only the product. It's very important to take some time to strategize and think about what you're going to post on social media. Take pictures every day, even if you are not meant for a specific post. You'll be able to use them at a later stage. Using hashtags when you're posting on TikTok and Instagram. Try to think of new ways to incorporate the business with entertaining reels or stories. At the end of the day, you will have a lot of fun creating something that others enjoy watching. The more consistent you are, the more audience will interact with your post. Remember to respond and interact with your audience even when it's not about the products or your business. You are building a relationship with your followers, and at some point you'll have enough interest from them to take them through the business presentation and showcase your products. It has impacted my business in a very supportive manner because I've gained so much strength to such an extent that I've managed to be on 60 Club. Can you imagine 60 Club? And I've been keeping my head up and never going back. We were forced into a new way of living with COVID-19, minimal contact or no gatherings. But despite those challenges, I've found a way to reach people from all over to share the products and business with them. One thing I love about using social media to sell and recruit is the fact that even if a prospect does not join this month, they will see my consistency over the following months, and most of the time they will join a few weeks or month later. My case credits were growing month after month. At first, most of the case credits were coming from recruitment and sales because I was trying to rebuild a solid team. Recruitment became a very important part of my monthly goals, and every month I make sure that I reach my recruitment target. Building a business virtually is not always easy. It's a lot of work to keep my team active and make sure they feel included and motivated. I hope this information that I've shared with you tonight will help you to build your business online and take it to greater heights.
Thank you so much, Sive. Your training made me realize that digital marketing moves very quickly globally. And as modern network marketers, we should focus on gaining new skills by the handful. I cannot believe that we've come to the end of our event. A big thank you to our guest speakers for your part in the event. Our 4 Success Achievers will be announced on our Forever Southern Africa Business and Events page directly after our live event. Thank you for tuning in. Keep working on those goals. And to those managers who were close to qualifying for Eagle Manager Retreat 21, now's your chance to really push and qualify for Eagle Manager Retreat 22. We hope to see you in Cancun. It's been a great pleasure being with all of you this evening. Thank you. I wish you all a good night and sweet forever dreams.